Your body has been trying to warn you, but most people don't recognize the signs until it's too late. You wake up feeling tired, even after a full night's sleep. Your ankles look a little swollen. Your waistband feels tight, even though you didn't overeat. And every night, you find yourself getting up again and again just to use the bathroom. Most people call this aging, but it's not. These are silent kidney warning signs. Slow, gradual, and dangerously easy to ignore. And here's the shocking part. Some of the most powerful tools to support your kidneys aren't expensive supplements, aren't detox juices, and aren't medications. They're the same simple spices sitting in your kitchen right now. Spices most people use every day without knowing the impact they can have on tired, overworked kidneys. Because when your kidneys slow down, waste and toxins start building up inside your blood. You feel it as heaviness, bloating, swelling, fatigue, foggy thinking, a slow decline that affects every part of your life, but it doesn't have to stay this way. In this video, you'll discover 3 powerful spices backed by research that help support filtration, flush out waste, and protect your kidneys naturally. And stay with me until the end, because I'll reveal the critical daily habit most people ignore, the one habit that decides whether these spices actually work or fail. Let's begin. Kidney function and the need for natural support. Before we talk about the spices, you need to understand why your kidneys are struggling in the first place. Your kidneys are only the size of your fists, but every single day, they quietly filter around 50 gallons of blood. 50 gallons. All day, all night, without rest, without a break. And when they start slowing down, even a little, your whole body feels it. You feel it when your legs swell, when your energy crashes, when your mind feels foggy, when you're running to the bathroom again and again. But here's what's scary. Over 37 million Americans already have kidney concerns, and most of them don't even realize it, because kidney stress is silent. It doesn't shout. It whispers quietly until the damage builds up. The good news: supporting your kidneys doesn't require expensive treatments or complicated routines. Some of the most effective natural helpers are simple, ordinary kitchen spices you already know and probably use every week. Spices that protect your filters. Spices that help waste move out. Spices that improve circulation so your kidneys can finally breathe again. And the first one is something almost everyone has in their home right now. Let's begin. Spice number 1, Ceylon cinnamon. The kidney protector. Most people think of cinnamon as nothing more than a sweet flavor, something you sprinkle on oatmeal, something you add to tea in the winter. But inside your body, cinnamon does something very different, especially for your kidneys, because your kidneys are filled with tiny, delicate filters, millions of them, working every second to clean your blood. And the biggest threat to those filters isn't junk food, or aging, or salt. It's oxidative stress, a quiet, invisible force that slowly weakens kidney tissue, the same way rust weakens metal. You don't feel it happening. You don't see it happening. But year after year, that damage builds up. This is where cinnamon becomes powerful. Cinnamon contains natural compounds, like cinnamaldehyde, that help protect these tiny filters. They neutralize that rust-like stress before it harms the kidneys. In fact, new research shows these compounds help the kidneys handle oxidative pressure, so they stay stronger and filter better. But that's not all. If you're diabetic or pre-diabetic, or even if your blood sugar sometimes spikes after meals, your kidneys are under extra strain. Every sugar spike forces the kidneys to work harder, filtering more waste than they were designed to handle. Cinnamon may help support healthy blood sugar after meals, reducing that extra pressure, giving your kidneys a little room to breathe. But here's something most people never hear. Not all cinnamon is safe for daily use. Most supermarkets sell cassia cinnamon, cheap, common, but high in a compound called coumarin, which can be harmful in large daily amounts. The type you want is Ceylon cinnamon, also called true cinnamon. This is the safe, low coumarin version that people can use every day without stressing the liver or kidneys. Just 1 to 2 to 1 teaspoon a day is enough. Stir it into your coffee, your tea, your yogurt, your oatmeal. Simple, affordable, powerful. Cinnamon protects your filters, but protection is only the first step, because once your kidneys filter the waste, you still need something that helps your body flush it out, and for that, you need a spice almost everyone overlooks. Let's move to spice number 2. Spice number 2, fresh parsley, the natural waste remover. Most people see parsley as decoration, a garnish you push to the side of the plate, something restaurants use to make food look pretty, but very few people know the truth. Parsley is one of the oldest natural kidney supporters used in traditional medicine for centuries, because it helps your body do something your kidneys desperately need. It helps waste leave your body. See, even when your kidneys filter toxins, those toxins don't magically disappear. They need to be pushed out through urine. But when urine flow is slow, when your body holds on to water, when swelling increases around the ankles or feet, it means waste is staying inside the bloodstream longer than it should. You feel this as heaviness, bloating, puffiness, and that uncomfortable swollen feeling many people blame on age. Parsley helps fix this. Parsley contains natural compounds that gently support urine production. Not harsh, not dehydrating. Just a soft, natural encouragement that helps your kidneys clear out waste more efficiently. Think of it like unclogging a slow drain. The water was always supposed to flow. It just needed a little help. And what happens when waste finally moves out? You feel lighter. Your swelling decreases. Your stomach feels less tight. Your energy improves. Your bathroom frequency becomes more stable. And there's more. Parsley is rich in antioxidants, the same kind that protect your kidneys from inflammation and oxidative stress. A recent medical review in 2024 showed that parsley supported better renal biomarkers and reduced inflammation in the kidneys. Simple, powerful, right in your kitchen. Here's the best part. Fresh parsley works better than dried. Just 1-2 tablespoons a day. In salads, in soups, blended in a smoothie, or made into parsley tea 2 to 3 times a week. If you use it regularly, expect slightly more frequent urination. That's your body eliminating the waste your kidneys were trying to get rid of. One small warning. If you're prone to kidney stones, stick to normal culinary amounts, and pregnant women should avoid concentrated doses. Now you've supported your kidneys in 2 ways. Cinnamon protects the filters. Parsley helps clear out the waste. But there's still one more problem. Your kidneys can't work at full strength if blood isn't reaching them properly, and that's where the next spice becomes a game changer. Let's move to spice number 3, Spice number 3, cayenne pepper, the circulation booster. This next spice surprises almost everyone, because when people think about kidney health, they think about filtration, they think about toxins, they think about urine flow. But kidneys can't do any of that if blood isn't reaching them properly. Your kidneys are tiny, but they are packed with blood vessels, thin, delicate tubes that carry blood in, so it can be filtered, cleaned, and sent back out. When those vessels tighten, when circulation slows, when blood flow becomes weak, your kidneys don't get what they need. They can't filter efficiently. And everything begins to slow down. This is where cayenne becomes powerful. Cayenne contains a natural compound called capsaicin, and capsaicin helps blood vessels relax and open. Not forcefully, not suddenly, just gently enough to let blood move more freely through those tiny kidney pathways. Think of it like a garden hose that's been partially squeezed shut. The water struggles, barely moves, and pressure builds. But once the hose opens, the flow returns. Everything works again. That's what cayenne does for your circulation. Better flow means more oxygen reaching the kidneys, more nutrients arriving on time, smoother filtration, and less heaviness and fatigue throughout your entire body. And just like the other spices, cayenne is also rich in antioxidants, giving your kidneys a second layer of protection against inflammation and oxidative stress. But here's something important. Start tiny, very tiny. Just 1/8 teaspoon a day is enough for most people. Sprinkle it on eggs, mix it into soup, add a pinch to warm water with lemon, or blend it into a smoothie. If you tolerate it well, you can slowly increase to 1/4 teaspoon a day. Always take it with food. If you have reflux, ulcers, or a sensitive stomach, start even smaller, or skip cayenne entirely if needed. And if you have advanced kidney disease, always check with a healthcare provider before adding spicy foods. But for most people, cayenne is a simple, powerful way to bring life back to kidney circulation. Now you have the full trio. Cinnamon protects, parsley eliminates. Cayenne improves circulation, but there's one more thing almost everyone forgets. The one thing that decides if these spices actually work or just pass through your system without helping at all. Let's talk about it. The critical missing element, hydration. You can use every spice in this video. Cinnamon to protect, parsley to eliminate, cayenne to improve flow. But none of them will work the way they should if your body is running low on water. Because water is the one thing your kidneys depend on more than anything else. Without enough water, your blood becomes thicker, your filtration slows down, and toxins stay in your system longer than they should. And that's when you feel it. Heavy legs, puffy ankles, dark urine, afternoon fatigue, that uncomfortable pressure in the lower back. Nighttime bathroom trips, again and again. Most people think, just drink when you're thirsty. But by the time you feel thirsty, your kidneys are already struggling. Your body is already behind. The truth is simple. Your kidneys cannot flush waste if there isn't enough water to carry it out. This is why hydration is the silent partner to every spice in this video. So how much water do you actually need? A simple rule: drink half your body weight in ounces per day. If you weigh 160 pounds, aim for around 80 ounces of water. Not all at once, not in huge gulps. Just slow, steady sips throughout the day Take one glass 30 minutes before each meal. Have another glass in the late morning, another in the afternoon. Let your body stay hydrated without overwhelming your kidneys. And here's a small trick that makes hydration easier and more powerful. Add lemon slices, or cucumber, or a few mint leaves. Not for detox, not for magic, but because they add natural antioxidants and make water easier to drink throughout the day. One more thing. Avoid drinking large amounts right before bed. It doesn't help your kidneys. It just interrupts your sleep. Slow hydration, steady hydration, consistent hydration. That is what makes cinnamon protect better, parsley cleanse better, and cayenne circulate better. Water is what brings everything together. Now that you've supported your kidneys with protection, elimination, circulation, and hydration, there are still a few silent enemies working against you every single day. Let's talk about them. Food traps that quietly damage kidneys. You're doing all the right things. You're protecting your kidneys. You're helping your body eliminate waste. You're improving circulation. You're staying hydrated. But there's still something most people never think about. There are foods, everyday foods, that quietly push your kidneys backwards without you realizing it. Foods that create swelling, spikes in blood pressure, harder filtration, and extra waste your kidneys can't keep up with. If you don't avoid these traps, even the best spices and best routines won't work the way they should. Let's go through the 3 biggest ones. 1. Excess salt, the silent swelling maker. Salt hides everywhere. In restaurant meals, in canned soups, in deli meats, in packaged snacks, even in foods labeled healthy. Too much sodium forces your kidneys to hold on to extra water. You feel it as puffy fingers, swollen feet, tighter shoes, a heavier, bloated feeling. Aim for less than 2,300 milligrams a day, and ideally even less if your kidneys are already under stress. Look at labels. If a single serving has over 400 milligrams, put it back. Let your kidneys breathe. 2. High oxalates, fine in moderation, harmful in excess spinach, almonds, beets, dark chocolate, all healthy foods. But in excess, oxalates can form crystals that stress the kidneys, especially if you're prone to stones. You don't have to avoid them completely, just rotate. Instead of spinach daily, try romaine or arugula. Instead of handfuls of almonds, keep the portion small. Balance helps your kidneys stay safe. 3. Added sugar, the kidney strainer. Sugar creates repeated blood sugar spikes, and every spike forces your kidneys to filter harder. Over time, this extra workload weakens your filtration and increases inflammation. Choose whole fruits instead, especially berries, apples, pears, natural sweetness, plus fiber your kidneys love. Keep drinks unsweetened. Your kidneys will thank you. These small choices make a big difference, because the right spices can only help if you stop the things that are silently hurting your kidneys every single day. Now that you know what to avoid, there's one last step, a daily habit that multiplies the effectiveness of everything you've learned so far. Let's talk about it. The daily habit that multiplies effectiveness. There's one more thing that most people never connect to kidney health. It's not a spice. It's not a drink. It's not a supplement. It's something much simpler and much more powerful. Movement. Not heavy exercise, not long workouts, just gentle daily movement. Because here's the truth. When you sit for hours in front of the TV, on the couch, In a chair at home, your blood flow slows down, circulation drops, and when blood flow drops, your kidneys don't receive the oxygen and nutrients they need to filter properly. Your kidneys struggle not because they're weak, but because your blood isn't reaching them the way it should. But the moment you stand up, walk a little, stretch your legs, your circulation wakes up again, and your kidneys wake up with it. You don't need an intense routine. You don't need long walks in the heat. You don't need special equipment. Just 10 to 15 minutes a day is enough. A slow walk after meals, a gentle stretch before bed, standing up for 2 minutes every hour, small movements, small efforts, big impact, because these simple habits multiply the effectiveness of everything you're already doing. Cinnamon protects better, parsley eliminates better, cayenne circulates better, hydration works better, your kidneys perform better when your body moves, even a little. Just give them that chance. Now that you have the spices, the hydration, the food awareness, and the daily habit, let's talk about what you can expect. Expected results. When you start using these spices, when you hydrate the right way, when you avoid the traps, and move your body a little each day, your kidneys begin to respond. Not overnight, not in a dramatic, sudden way, but slowly, steadily, the same way the problems began. Here's what most people notice. Week 1, your urine becomes clearer. Nighttime bathroom trips begin to calm down. You may feel a little lighter in the mornings. Weeks 2 to 3, swelling in the ankles and feet starts to reduce. Your energy begins to stabilize. The heavy, bloated feeling becomes less intense. Weeks 4 to 6, some people may see improvements in creatinine, eGFR, and other kidney markers when checked by their doctor. Not because of magic, not because of a miracle, but because your kidneys finally have the support they've been missing for years. But remember, these spices are natural support, not replacements for medical treatment. Always speak with your healthcare provider about your specific situation. Let's put everything together. So you have a simple system to follow. Cinnamon, protect your filters. Parsley, eliminate waste. Cayenne, improve circulation water. Flush toxins, smart food choices, reduce stress, movement, boost everything. This is the path. Simple, affordable, powerful. And here's your first step for tomorrow morning. Add 1-2 teaspoons of Ceylon cinnamon to your coffee, tea, or oatmeal. Start there. Let that be your beginning. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these spices do you already use? And which one will you try first? Tell me in the comments. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a life-changing health tip. Stay strong, stay healthy, and keep moving forward.